Okay. As I said in the intro, we are going to map the whole fretboard of the guitar so we can freely play guitar in any position, and we can freely change from chord and rhythm playing to melodic and soloing. And to do this we must learn 5 positions, and the first position we are going to learn is called E position. And why it's called E position? The name comes from the open string chords, and here we have the E chord, E major chord. And this gives the name to this shape, E shape. Now we want to make this a movable shape, movable E shape. So when we move it one step up the neck, we get that. Doesn't sound quite right, and it's because of the open strings. They didn't move up at all. So how do we make it right? Well, we have to add our index finger into the first fret, so we get this. And now it sounds right. Here we have E, and that's F major. And the same way we can move this movable shape up the neck. And if we move it to the 8th fret, we get this C major chord, because this note here is C, and it determines what the chord is. And because this is C, the chord is C major. It's C major triad because it has 3 notes in it: C, E, and G. Well, we have 6 strings, so there's 6 notes played at once, and that's because some of the notes, some of the 3 notes are played twice or even 3 times. Actually, the root note C is played 3 times. It's here, 8th fret, low E string, and here, 10th fret, D string, and here, high E string and 8th fret. And it's very important to know where your roots are in every position. Here in the E position we have 3 roots. And I want you to know the roots inside out. And I think this Barry, I don't know how it's pronounced, but barre chord is familiar to you, this shape. But if it's not, I will quickly go through it. So our index finger is in the 8th fret, low E string. The ring finger is on the 10th fret, next string, A string. Next string we have our pinky, and it's on the 10th fret. Next string we have middle finger, 9th fret, and then we have this, our index taking care of the barre, and so the last 2 strings are on 8th fret. So we get this nice C major chord. And I want to make a note that in this series, of lessons, we are going to stay on the key C major key. In the end, on the third part of this guitar lesson series, we are going to take a look at the minor keys as well. But before that, we are going to stay on C major key. And next we are going to take a look at the notes that compose the C major key, and especially in this position. So we are going to construct a C major scale underneath this C major chord. And why we want to do that? Well, we want to know which notes are safe to play and sound good if the song goes from C major key. And that's exactly what the C major scale tells us. And so it will free you to move inside of the chord. If you take this, for example, only the top 3 strings of this chord, so you can now move if you know the scale. So you can add nice things and add melody, add movement to your playing. So next we take a look at the scale, C major scale.